and welcome to Bay of Funny Fortunes. I am Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. I'm here today to do the weekly reading, the general weekly reading. Excuse me. For Virgo, for the week of June the 12th through to the 18th, 2017. All right. So let's get right into our smudge. I'm already burning my candle from intuitivecandles.com. For those that are new, I'll show you the size of the lid. They're large candles. They're 100% soy-based candles. So they're not harmful to your health in any way. And when the wax melts down, there's a piece of tinfoil at the bottom. And when you open it up, there are beautiful crystals and minerals, stones, and gems. Kind of like what I'm wearing here today. There's 3 on this one. That one, oh, they're wonderful. And here's the candle here. You just go to intuitivecandles.com. Beautiful reveals, beautiful smells. And this is our smudge. For those of you new to this, please just Google smudging, S-M-U-D-G-I-N-G. It's an indigenous custom to clear out the energies and to restore balance. And I do this, I borrow this ritual from the indigenous peoples of North America with all the respect in the world. This is for you, Virgo. I hope you catch the energy here. There we go. All right. Okay. Get it all over me, too. Okay, so let's get our shuffle in. Get this show on the road. And master the universe, master the natural world, over in spirit guides. Please bring forth messages for this general weekly reading for the sign of Virgo for the week of June the 12th through to the 18th. I did this earlier. I dropped a card, and I'd never shown before because I don't do pop-outs, and it was the world, and I just showed it to the camera so they could see what it was. And I said, don't worry, if that's meant to show up, it'll show up anyways once I start laying the cards. It was the first card. So I just did it again. There's the Magician. That's the card that popped out, which is a beautiful card. He's one of my favorites. Because there's so much independence and self-control that go along with that. Confidence. I really like it a lot. This is for the sign of Virgo. A general reading. Beautiful. Yes, there we go, Virgo. We're ready. Okay. Very first card on your Monday. 10 of Wands represents responsibility. On Tuesday, 4 of Pentacles, and it represents security. On your Wednesday, King of Pentacles, he represents trust. On your Thursday, 7 of Wands represents endurance. Looks like it's going to be a tiring week for you, Virgo. On your Friday, Page of Swords, gossip. On your Saturday, I must be really in tune today. The Magician. He showed up anyway. There you go. That's 2 for 2. 2 readings in a row that's happened. So, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and your Sunday, your final day. It's a 2 of Wands, and it represents vision. Vision. Yeah, it must be tuned right in today. This house, anyway, is like a microphone to the universe. Truly it is. Especially one room in the house. It's a long story, but fascinating. Maybe someday. Okay, your Monday, 10 of Wands, represents responsibility. This is the overwhelm card of the tarot. If there's a card to indicate that you're being overwhelmed, this is the one that shows up. You're feeling overwhelmed because there's just too much stuff to think about. There's too much stuff to do. You're receiving pressure at home and pressure at work to get things done, to get the ball rolling, to complete tasks and projects. Part of the problem might be the reason you're feeling overwhelmed and it feels daunting to you is because you're too fixated on the details of different matters. You need to look at the bigger picture more often, not just the smaller details. Also, one person, for some of you, remember, this is a general reading. One person could be overwhelming somebody out there, which is adding to the burdens and this feeling of being overwhelmed. There's no time to focus on your own needs at this time. It just doesn't seem to be there, although you do need to do that. You can't stop focusing on your own needs. That's a given. That's all the time, no matter what's going on around you. The advice of this card is to set boundaries to reduce your stress. Put your foot down. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Say no to some people. Don't be afraid to say no to some people if you can't take on anymore. Your keywords are burdens, overload, confusion, exhaustion, blocks, priorities, and pressure. You're in control of all that. So snap out of it. Get the control back. You got to put yourself first. On your Tuesdays, a 4 of Pentacles, you represent security. This is the security card of the tarot. So we have these major players come. Now, do they not look like unassuming cards? If you were, new to tarot altogether, they don't look like they'd have that much of an impact. They look like just silly little cards. They both do. Huge. This is a security card of the tarot. This centers around your job, your finances, even your relationships. Yes, it's about money and creative pursuits and initiating new things, business-wise, this kind of thing. Anything that relates with money is the basic meaning behind this card. But this covers relationships too. And money does affect our relationships. There's no beating around the bush about that. Is money the most important thing in the world? Absolutely not, which is weighs in more heavy, love or money. Of course it's love. But in the real world, if you don't have enough money to do anything with, that can sure wear the love down and make it difficult. It'll pull you together or rip you apart. But this card is here to tell you, right now your relationships are very happy and they're very stable. Not to worry for most of you. At this time, a lot of you are also able to provide and to care for others as well. And you can sit back and have the luxury to say, I can acknowledge this. I've built this strong foundation and I did it all. You take time to acknowledge it, of what you're capable of, and then put up gratitude and thanks to the universe for guiding you along the way, because you didn't completely do it alone. The advice of the card is to enjoy this calm time, this time of order. Stay open to new possibilities. If some should pop up and come your way, keep an open mind. Continue to grow spiritually, mentally, intellectually, emotionally. It brings in more stability, more solid foundation of who you are and what your life is all about. Your keywords are stability and finance, property, protection, balance, order, and foundation. Great card. I gotta tell ya, Virgo. The King of Pentacles is all about trust on your Wednesday. This guy, when he shows up, and sometimes, Virgo, this could be you, all right? This sometimes comes up as the you card. So if you identify with it, if not, then it's somebody else that you know. But when he shows up, this card shows up, he's ambitious and he's trustworthy. He's very protective. He's committed to everything he puts himself into. Relationships, projects, sees everything through, right to the very, very end. Sometimes this man is a powerful business owner as well. He's a leader, a natural leader. He's not afraid to get his hands dirty. If something, especially, he's taken it in close to him, abreast of him, and has committed himself. He has no problem rolling his sleeves up, getting down in the ditch, grabbing a shovel, and working right alongside with the employees that he's hired. He's not. It's not above him to do that at all. To not do that. But as the U card, this card, if it is you, it's falling under the category of love and generosity, being present. Any gains that you have are going to be shared with those that you love. You're feeling very generous of heart, very generous of wallet as well. The advice of the card is to protect what is yours, at the same time helping other people on their way up the ladder of success. So don't be afraid to reach down. As long as you're protecting your own assets, you should feel good about that. Your keywords are money, protection, power, loyalty, stability, leadership, and commitment. Commitment being a really strong word. This is a solid card. Very, very, very solid. Really solid. From beginning to end. Beginnings and endings. It's beautiful. Your Thursday is the Seven of Wands, represents endurance. Okay, you're going to have your scruples about you, your wherewithal about you. For some of you, remember this is a general reading, but for some of you, there could be disputes over borderlines, property, or some kind of a territory, put it that way. Some of you may have to fight for your relationships right now as well. Your integrity may come into question. Don't lose your integrity. Don't do that. Some of you are going to face direct resistance to any plans that you have ongoing as well on this day. You're going to find yourself, some of you, defending maybe even another person that's not there to defend themselves. This could happen on this Thursday as well. One or two of you could find yourselves in the place of speaking on the behalf of a group for the greater good. I'm hearing to tell you. Your advice is to communicate clearly and then negotiate. Take the higher moral ground when it's needed. Have the endurance to do so. Have the endurance to have the courage and acknowledge your own strength. If you do these things, you'll be very successful at whatever it is you're undertaking. Your keywords are defense and resilience, protection, opposition, territory, force, and resistance. Your Friday is the Page of Swords. It's all about gossip. This page has a secret agenda, so be on the alert. Get your spidey senses tingling and your feelers up. Because he has his own secret agenda, it's coming in as a form of gossip or slander. This page is usually seen as very, very handsome, very pretty, very charming, and very witty. People become instantly disarmed when they see him. He's got one of these beautiful, beautiful pearly white smiles. His eyes light up. It's like the sun comes out whenever this boy is around. But that's the thing. He can take advantage of people, so you need to watch for that. Because they become disarmed. They're so trusting. He's so beautiful. How can anything so beautiful be bad in any way, shape, or form? It can. It's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. You need to be careful. And you need to go beyond the surface when you're unsure about something. And even then some. Look beyond the surface anyways. Just take the second sight that you have to look beyond somebody that might raise these suspicions that's carrying gossip or trying to gather gossip about you to use in a slanderous way or to carry it through for somebody else. It could be that low down and dirty. Be very, very careful. I'm hearing legal issues. I'm hearing somebody might be in the middle of divorce and you've got to watch your back when this young person comes around. They're not who they say they are, and they're not who you think they are. They're not in your corner. They're on the other side. Advice is to be clear in all your communications to avoid any misunderstandings on this day. Your keywords are going to be complaints, backstabbing, back chat, bitchiness, cutting words, legal issues, and paperwork. So you need to be very, very careful on this day. Make sure you're on top of everything. That's the biggest thing that I can give you right there on your Friday. On your Saturday, I love him. Love him, love him, love him. The magician. He's all about manifestation. And boy, are you going to have a great Saturday for manifesting. He is here to tell you the energies are just perfect for this. And he's telling you, if you need any help, he has all the tools of the trade here on the table before him. His cups, the rods, the swords, and the pentacles. And he reaches his hand out as so and says, they're all here for the taking, whatever you want to manifest today. You have all the conditions that are set just perfectly for you on this day, on this Saturday. And he asks you, and he poses it to you, and he gives you food for thought and makes you ponder. But he does say, what do you think that you can make happen? What are you capable of? What is it that's on your tray? What is it that's on your plate that you want to bring forth and you want to build on, you want to create? Whatever it is on this day, you're going to get a very good head start because everything's going to fall into place just the way you expect it to and the way you want it to. You have all the tools to attract whatever it is you want on this day. You're in the creative flow of life. Communications in every way, shape, and form that you can think of are going to speed up. They're going to be very quick this day. You're going to be busy. Busy, busy, busy. You do have a lot of support in your corner as well for whatever you undertake. And you can find support if you need it on this Saturday. Will be no problem at all. The advice is now is the time for action, and you will find success. Your keywords are new enterprises, money, communication, creativity, travel for some, and a ton of support. No worries. On your Sunday is a Two of Wands. It represents vision. Another unassuming looking card. This card is all about partnerships. It's about romance. It's about the meeting of the minds. A new partner for some. A hookup with like-minded individuals. People that you find, I'm not alone in this. I have people to share this with now. We have the same pursuits. We have the same goals. We have the same vision. Vision being the operative word. This could include projects either in or out of the workplace. When this goes down, you're going to be learning a wealth of information. You're going to be seeing the world on a whole new stage, broadening your horizons, dreaming of things that you never dared to dream before because you didn't know they existed. Or if you did, they never felt they were possible for you, but they are. This is a great Sunday. This is a Sunday of new discoveries. This is a Sunday of a new awareness, a new awakening, and it's exciting and it's good all the way around. The advice of the card is to look for those that share your visions and nurture your interests so that you can grow and you can feed off each other and nurture each other. That just spells success right across the board for whatever you may have on the fire on this Sunday. Your keywords are partnership, creativity, communication, travel, planning, education, and inspiration. And that, my dear Virgo, is a great week. It really is. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated with you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'd also like to take and thank all the subscribers as well to this YouTube channel, and also the members and subs that are on Facebook under the Facebook group, Bay of Fundy Fortunes. You're all welcome to come and join us there. We are a growing community of like-minded people. Everybody gets along. There's a lot of love in the group, a lot of understanding, high tolerance, acceptance, learning something new every day. It's a beautiful place. Please come and join us there. You can also find Bay of Fundy Fortunes on Blogspot, on Google, and on Twitter as well. And if you found you enjoyed this reading and your curiosity has been piqued, and maybe you're thinking about, I'd like to have a reading that's private, personal, and specific to me, I offer the service. Of course I do. Look down below the video window, and you'll find um, how it works with Bay of Fundy Fortunes. Please read through that once. You can grab the email that I have there. I use that email for everything. Let me know, and we'll get something set up. All right, and get you taken care of. For now, I'm going to sign off and say goodbye. And I'm going to also say that if you're looking for me, you can usually find me right here in my spot. Bay of Fundy Fortunes are walking the beach along the water's edge down below here that hold the greatest tides in the world, on the whole planet, the highest, greatest tides. Um, the beautiful, bountiful, mighty Bay of Fundy. And I'm a high tide junkie, so I'm always waiting on the next high tide. So if you're looking for me, yeah, you'll catch me waiting on the next high tide. Maybe we'll see y'all back here next week for the next weeklies. Have a great week. Bye-bye.